So first we create the uh, folder tasks modules, then hello module with this hello module.cn makefile within. This is the screenshot. Then next we do a make clean and make. Make clean is to delete executable file and all objects file from directory, and make is to create the executable file. Now on to the next one. This is loading the module into the kernel, and then this is the message during initializing function. So we insert module with this function sudo insmod, and in the dmesg this is the message during the initialize. Okay, now on to the next one. This is for doing ls mode. This is to list the module that is loaded in the kernel, and by using the grep, this is to search for a specific module. So by using grep hello module, it will search for hello module only, and that is hello module, so it show up here. Now to the next one is unloading the module. After we unload the module, the exit function will show another message. Unload is by using rmmod. Next one is to search for hello module again, but it result to nothing because the module has been removed. The next one is create another folder called param module with these two files. And now same, we do a load and unload the module, but this time the param module has a different value, and when we do insert, it will say hello, and during the remove it will say goodbye in the message. Now for the next one, this is to show that we can modify a variable when a function exists, like modify value. This can change value of student ID, secret value, and char parameter. So from before it shows student ID of this, now student ID changed to this student dummy ID. Now for the next one, after we unload the module, the value is still the same. It's still using the dummy one. Next one, we do student ID and secret value 8888, and we insert module, and it will show up the secret value change in the message. Now next on the next one, we can change the secret value to 777 when the module is on. So after changing the module, after changing the secret value, when we unload, the secret value changes the value to 777. And next one is we try to insert module with dummy student ID, but this result in the dummy student ID ignored. This is because the dummy student ID is not in the parameter, and it only will be called when modify value is called. And this is the screenshot of the loader unloader in the file. And then so the loader unloader c.c is is an example of dynamically loadable kernel modules. So by doing this dynamically, this means we don't need to keep on entering the command like before, and just basically run the C program, and until we can basically just run C program until the program is done. Next, this one, we built the C app with the command gcc. Then we do make clean and make, same as before, and this time we run the .c file with sudo ./c file. And then after we run this, the module will be loaded, and by looking at the other terminal with the MESG, we can see the loader unloader is still working, and it is still only in the initialized state. So this result is shown when it is in initialize, and after that we check that the module is still loaded by ls mode. It is here. Okay, now when we press continue, we press enter, the module is now unmount. When it is unmount, the exit message appeared, and when we try to search the module doesn't exist because the module has been removed. Now on to the final part. This is the calculator module. So what I did is, first I changed the result parameter to -1, so it will produce a number as a result. And in the coding part, I simply use string compare. This is to compare string entered, and by comparing the entered string, if it is sum, it will do addition. If subtract, it will do subtraction, and if it's small, it will do multiplication. That's for the calculator module part. Now we move to the calculator.c part. In this part, first I add init module and delete module. This finit module is actually not being used, but I just copied it from the part before. And in this part, I create a long loader unloader. This is a dynamically loader unloader for the calculator. And in this part, of course, we create the module name extension, calculator module, so we can call the calculator module to calculate later on. And I use printf to change the integer to string, and use string cat. This is same as entering the first param value in the calculator module. And mind the spacing here, because I got an error before because I didn't put a space. And then after that, this is the same part as the initializing in the part before. And after the module load is done, we try to read the file. So we open the result param in the parameters module in the calculator module. We open this ones because the result param is the result of the addition, subtraction, and multiplication. It is all result in result param. So we direct it to the result param and we do fscan to get the result parameter. Then after we get the result parameter, we can just close it to return result parameter. And this is when delete module is occurred, we write this same as the part before. Now for the addition, subtraction, and multiplication part, we simply write result into the long loader unloader function. Simply put sum here, sub and mul here. This is to call the function in the module. So if we write sum in the module before, it will do addition of input 1 and input 2 of course. Then after that, this is the result of the calculator module, 24 plus 55, 79. Yeah, and this is what show up in the calculator module. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.